Alright, 3 picks on the board tonight. Let's get into it. Pelicans plus 9.5 versus the Knicks. Taking the points with New Orleans here, and there's plenty of reason to feel good about it. First, the Pelicans have been one of the best ATS teams in the league all season. They're 42-30 against the spread, and in their last 10 games, they're 8-2. That's not a fluke, that's a team that consistently keeps games close and covers. Second, the Knicks have actually struggled to cover when they're big favorites against Western Conference opponents. They failed to cover in 4 of their last 5 games in that spot. So the narrative of New York blowing this one out, the numbers don't really support it. Third, the Pelicans come in with a rest advantage tonight, and when they've had that edge as underdogs, they've won 4 of their last 6. Meanwhile, the Knicks have dropped 3 of their last 5 when playing with a rest disadvantage. That's a real factor late in the season. 9.5 points is a lot to give a team that shows up and competes. Give me the Pelicans and the points. If you want the full card with every play, it's all on the Patreon, link is in the description. St. Joseph's plus 11 versus New Mexico. Moving on to the NIT, St. Joseph's getting 11 points against New Mexico, and there's a real case here. St. Joseph's has been one of the hottest teams in the country lately. They're 9-1 both straight up and against the spread in their last 10 games. That kind of run doesn't just disappear overnight, and they're heading into this game with serious momentum after winning 6 straight night games. On the defensive side, St. Joseph's ranks in the top 70 in the country in points allowed. They're not going to give New Mexico easy buckets, which makes it a lot harder for the Lobos to pull away and cover a double-digit spread. And here's the thing about New Mexico, yes, they're good at home, but they've only gone 3-3 in their last 6 games. The line of 11 feels inflated for a team that hasn't been consistent lately. St. Joseph's is scrappy, they've been winning close games all tournament, and 11 points is just too many to lay against a team playing this well. Take the points. Subscribe for more, and seriously, if you're not already on the Patreon, that's where the full card lives. Link in the description. Red Wings moneyline versus the Senators. Last one of the night, Detroit on the moneyline at home, and here's why this makes sense. Detroit has actually won all 3 matchups against Ottawa this season. Every single one. And 2 of those 3 went to overtime, meaning the Red Wings found ways to win in the toughest possible moments. That kind of head-to-head dominance in the same season matters, especially in a game this big. This is also a massive playoff bubble game. Both teams are right on the outside looking in, separated by just a point in the standings. Detroit is at home, where they still rank in the top 10 in the league for home wins on the season. Home ice in a must-win situation is a real advantage. Ottawa is dealing with a significant injury situation on their blue line, multiple key defensemen are out. That's not a minor thing. A depleted defensive core going on the road against a team that's already beaten them 3 times this year is a tough spot. Detroit at home, with the head-to-head edge, in a game they desperately need, that's the play. Give me the Red Wings. That's the card for tonight. Full breakdown and every play is on the Patreon, link is in the description. Subscribe so you never miss a post, and let's run it.